Well, that is very unsettling. Hey there, everybody. How you doing? I am Francis, and welcome to Quartz Party Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash. My god, that title is quite a mouthful. I think they'll simplify things and just call it Quartz Party Sachiko's Birthday Bash from now on. Anyways, yeah, there's a sweet Sachiko, and as you saw, she looks everything but sweet right now. Anyways, this is the next Quartz Party game we're going to be playing. I know nothing about this game. All I know is that this game isn't connected to the story from the main games that we have already played. It is a spin-off. And from what we saw in the intro, it looks like this is going to be a weird one. Well, let's not waste any time. Let's just dive into this, shall we? New chapter. Footsteps. And there it is, Heavenly Host. Soon. Soon! 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it my birthday? I think it is. This is Heavenly Host Elementary. A hell that exists beyond the concept of place, where the dead roam free and eternally torment the living. And our story begins when the one who rules over this hell, Sachiko, the girl in the red dress, suddenly lost consciousness and fell to the floor. Is this when she died? The child spirits who were bound by the curse of this school are gathered around her quizzically. And the oldest among them, Yuki, reached out her hand to touch Sachiko's shoulder, almost as if in worry. I didn't know Yuki was the oldest. She is the most known though, obviously. Only for Sachiko to spring her own arm up and grab hold of Yuki's encroaching hand in a single motion, glaring at her prey with bloodshot eyes. Okay, that's creepy. Oh, hi. I don't know why, but Sachiko always looks terrifying, especially with that expression on her face. Perhaps squaring is too gentle a word. From betwixt her black strands of hair, eyes like daggers shot at Yuki, boring through her already hollowed cranium. However, she looks happy now. Yuki, good morning! In the next instant, the expression on Sachiko's face changed to a smile, not unlike that of an ordinary child. It was an infectious smile too. Yuki, Ryo, and Tokiko alike all lit up like candles from its glow. Well, we recognize those names, don't we? That was the name of our 3 ghost children aside from Sachiko. Chapter 0, Hysteric Birthday. Sachiko then turned for a moment to face the calendar on the wall, and as if to cue, the old date listed thereupon tore away and drifted to the floor. As it fluttered with a faint crickling sound, the newly reborn calendar now proudly displayed its new moniker, July 19th. Ah, so July 19th is Sachiko's birthday. Finally, it's here! At long last! My birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Sachiko. Oh-ho! Ah! Thanks! Oh, there's Yoshi. Sachi. Happy birthday. Hugsies, Mommy. What a good girl you are today. While we can, let's make sure to have a fun time together. All day long. You bet. What's it called again, Mommy? When you let the people you've captured off the hook? Amnesty, perhaps? Also, can we talk about how Yoshi looks human? And not like have a broken neck or look dead? Or the way we saw her when Satoshi saw her? Yeah, that's it. Today, I'm gonna give everybody lots of amnesty. Gather everybody who's not dead yet in the gym for me, okay? I certainly hope this proves to be a memorable birthday for her. Oh, I'm sure it will. Huh? When I came to, I found myself in a very spacious but dimly lit building. The ceiling above me had to have been a good 30 feet or more off the ground, with rows of light evenly spaced along its entire area. And the floor below me was clearly vanished, shining with a glossy finish. Okay, that's terrifying. It's like you're floating. Also, what's this music? I lifted my head a bit and surveyed the area in front of me. And the first thing I saw was a stage, flanked on both sides by drawn red curtains. And then, in the middle of it, was a podium. Like the kind you typically see principals standing behind as they introduce themselves to new classes. Oh yeah, I recognize this from Blood Drive. We're in a gym. Oh, I just thought of something! Remember in Blood Drive when, Yoshiki and Ayumi came here, Yoshiki mentioned how it looked familiar. Is that how? Because, of this game? But this game's not, you know, connected to the main series, so... Like, he has the memory, but hasn't, you know, really been here, if what I'm saying is makes sense, you know? So, I'm in an auditorium? Ye sure are. The rain was coming down in sheets outside, and the steady pitter-patter of it on the roof filled this entire massive space with a deceptively calmness. On either side of the room, a plastic basketball hoop stretched its way up toward the ceiling, eagerly reaching like its players might. This space served as gymnasium and auditorium both, like so many others did in school buildings from throughout the mid-20th century. Oh, I thought all schools did that. Yeah, I'm still here. This could only be Heavenly Host Elementary. Indeed it is, Satoshi. Damn it! Guess I still wasn't able to stop the Sachiko Ever After ritual. I couldn't remember anything clearly, but I had a distinct sensation that this was not my first time experiencing the events of this particular day. Somehow, I could just feel it. And I knew that just a few short hours ago, in our plain, old familiar classroom 2-9, my friends all performed the ritual that sealed us here in this horrible place. It was called Sachiko Ever After, and try as I might, I couldn't stop them. I knew too. I knew this is what was going to happen. Huh? But something was different this time around. Wait, an auditorium? I don't think I've ever been in this room before. You haven't. It didn't exist when you originally came to Heavenly Host. This is a completely different room. There were a lot of other people around as well. Students from a variety of different schools. Most wearing uniforms I didn't recognize. For all the world, it looked and felt just like a Monday morning assembly. And I clearly wasn't the only one confused by what was happening. Everybody was looking around in a daze, as if they all just woken up. Yeah, I remember being transported here to Heavenly Host Elementary. And I remember leaving classroom 1A with Yuka, but then there was a chime and a big earthquake. And all of a sudden, I was here. Hold on. Where's everybody else? Where's the rest of 2-9? Looking closely, I could see a handful of students wearing the uniform of Byakuten Senior High School, which wasn't far from ours. Well, we know the Byakuten crew. That's Yuya and Mitsuki and all of them. I even recognized a uniform or two from Parawana Academy High School, I think. We had mixers with them in the past. But where was Kisaragi? Had the arrows not been brought here this time? Was I the only one? Nope, there's Naomi. Satoshi, are you okay? Mishita! Hey, Seiko! Naomi? From deep within the throng of unfamiliar faces, Naomi and Shinohara came barreling toward me. The sight of friends amidst this chaos energized me, as if lifting a cloud from my heart. Forgetting for a moment that Naomi was a girl, I rushed to meet her and hugged her with all my might. Oh, that's a bit of a close-up of Naomi there. You have no idea. No idea how worried I was. Tears were streaming down her cheeks. Most likely, she had been subjected to unspeakable horrors in this school until just a few minutes ago. Just as Yuka and I had. Are you alright? You're not injured or anything, are you? No. Heh. Hey, Seiko. How about you, Shinohara? Are you okay? I'm fine, but more importantly, Naomi, you better not let go. Huh? Huh? Oh, no. Naomi quickly pushed herself away. Shinohara was staring at her with an impressed grin on her face, but she too had tears welling in her eyes. Big brother! There you are, Yuka. I was wondering where you are. Mishita! Yuka, Shinozaki, Suzumoto, and Miss Joy were all together, and seemed to notice us all at once. They came running over to join the reunion. Hey, we're all back together again! Yuka! Miss Joy! Big brother! Are you okay? Satoshi! Mishita! You guys! Yoshiki, Shinozaki, Suzumoto, and Morishi too. Yep, we're all here. The whole team. I'm so glad you're all safe. Pfft. What are you crying for, Satoshi? That look does not suit you at all. Hey, it's emotional, okay? Give him a break. Hehehe. Your face really is kind of disaster right now, man. Like you guys look any better. Man, I'm so worried about all of you. We've been told that even though the 9 of us were all here, in the same school, we existed in separate closed spaces, and may never meet again, but here we are. Yet, here we were, not in separate dimensions closed off from one another, but gathered together in the same space, and even the same room. We were still trapped in Heavenly Host Elementary, but my dearest wish to be able to see my friends once more had actually come to pass. So yeah, I was crying. I couldn't stop the tears from gushing out of my eyes, even if I wanted to. We all slung our arms together one another's shoulders and enjoyed this first real moment of happiness any of us had experienced since this ordeal began. The happiness is gonna be torn apart soon though, isn't it? Oh hey, it's Sayaka and Naho. Is Inamaru gonna be here too? Actually no, Inamaru wouldn't be here yet because this is the original timeline before Aiko and Inamaru got the Ever After Stones to come here. This is before Sachiko was appeased, remember? Naho! Sayaka? Other voices indicating similar theory reunions could be heard here and there throughout the auditorium. It seemed everyone here was in a similar situation to our own, and it was kinda strange. I recognized some of them, as if I met them in another life, yet all the others in attendance were complete strangers. That's cause he did meet them in another life, or at least a different timeline. So what's actually happening? Someone must have intentionally gathered us all together here while we were unconscious. It's the only way a situation like this could come about. That's true. I'm glad we are all able to reunite like this, but we clearly still haven't escaped Heavenly Host, so we shouldn't get our hopes up yet. We have to keep ourselves on alert, okay? Yes, ma'am! Oh, that's how I save. I can save anytime I want by pushing X, okay. Good to know. Why have we been assembled here? What was going to happen to us? I had a bad feeling about this, and I clearly wasn't the only one. A collective shudder ran through the room. Okay, we're on the same page. Yukes! Satsuki? Why are you here? What? Oh, okay, maybe I was wrong. Like, I was thinking that it was the, like the original timeline before, the Ever After Stones were a thing, but apparently that's not the case, because here's Satsuki, and she hasn't been the Heavenly Host yet. Yuka turned around to address the familiar face that had spoken to her. It was, for some reason, her classmate, Satsuki Mizuhara. Non-currently munching on potato chips from a bag she seemed to have just taken out of the cupboard. Cause, of course, you know how she loves, them potato chips. Huh? Satsuki? Why are you here? Not really sure, munch munch. I was pigging out at home, munch munch, and then all of a sudden, here I was. Speaking of, what is this place? Ow! Why? We spun ourselves around to see what had produced that ear-splitting feedback pulse. Please don't ever do that again, that was painful. And there, standing upon the auditorium stage, was an enormous speaker. In line with it was the podium noted earlier, as well as a mysterious announcement board covered up with red cloth. Has that been there this whole time? May I have your attention, please? Everyone? Have you all come to? Who is this mysterious speaker, by the way? Are we ever gonna see him? Who's there? I remember Emmy. And Fukuroy. Can't forget Fukuroy. And where are you talking to us from? Everyone in the room began looking around frantically for any sign of the person speaking to them. Quiet now. Quiet, please. Eyes forward, everyone. It's good manners to look someone in the eyes when they're speaking to you. Yeah, but we can't see you. Maybe we would if there were somebody there to look at. As usual, Yoshiki did not mince words. No, he speaks what's on his mind. But his protests were met by a close encounter with a metal hammer, which came whizzing toward him from the stage. Oh. Spinning wildly through the air. Oh, I know whose hammer that was. Huh! It was positively massive, almost unimaginably so. And the aim was spot on and landed right at Yoshiki's feet, easily sinking itself deep into the floorboards where it remained, standing upright. Wow, that was close. Yoshiki almost lost his face. Yoshiki fell to his knees, absolutely paralyzed with fear. Yeah, we know who that is. What the hell is that thing? That's the guy that wields the hammer. The giant man, Yoshikazu Yanagi was standing on one wing of the stage. He approached the podium at center stage and lifted a very little girl out from behind it, probably Sachiko, propping her up on his arm so the crowd could see her clearly. Yep, it's Sachiko. I like that picture, by the way. That might be our thumbnail. Was she there this whole time? She was. She's so tiny. Ooh! Whoa, what the hell? Now what's going on? Yoshikazu's response to the murmuring crowd was to stamp his feet hard, and that out of bellowing roar, instantly silencing the room. Okay, I was wondering what that shaking was. It was him stomping his feet. And there's Mitsuki. As you guys know, Mitsuki became one of my favorite characters in Book of Shadows. Haven't heard this music in a while, have we? From the original Course Party. Thank you all for being here today, and for all your hard work up till now. You've done well to loop your way through this day again and again. This time will be a little different though. This loop is special. Once the day ends, everything will go back to normal. Like this day never happened. And that explains why this room looked familiar to Yoshiki. It's kind of, a series of unlikely events. A side story, maybe. No, that's not it. A shindig? I think the word for it is anthology or something like that. And there are people present for it that you'll probably never be able to meet again. So be sure to enjoy yourselves while you can, okay? Yes ma'am. What the hell? Today is my birthday, you see? So I want everybody to have a really good time. Have a good time? With what? What are you talking about? You want us to have fun. What does that mean exactly? Huh? We need to be careful, this could be a trap. Exactly. That girl. I think she's... You know her, Kizami? Allow me to explain. See, you're going to put on a culture festival for me today. Oh, we are? So, what's all this about then? Mizuhara, no talking during the assembly. Have some manners. Ugh. Sachiko quickly threw something in Satsuki's direction. With deadly accuracy, it was chalk. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be something more deadly, you know. Although you don't want to turn her into her monster form. It smacked her right in the forehead with a fleshly spoon, and down she went. Excuse me? Yes? Pawana Academy High School Quest 2-1? Sayaka Ui? It was one of the girls from another school. She raised her hand enthusiastically, as if this were a proper class and she was aiming for high marks. Sachiko seemed to take well to this, pointing at the girl named Sayaka Ui and urging her to state her business. Huh? She couldn't possibly know the names of every one of the victims trapped in here. Could she? Oh, she does. Naomi seemed to be studying the girl closely. I'd like to go home, please. Oh. Thanks for asking, Sayaka, but it doesn't work that way. That seemed like not such a smart thing to say, yeah. But Sachiko just wanted the idea away like it was a pesky fly, without even flinching and without ever losing her smile. Nope, that's not allowed. No home. This is your home now. You think we give a shit about your birthday? Just let us go home, goddammit! Yeah, that's not gonna work either, Shimada. And if Shimada's gonna die, I don't mind. As you guys know, I never liked that bastard. As the boy with the red hair, Kai Shimada, spat out his demand, the rest of the attendees became riled up and began making similar demands of their own. Oh boy, this ain't gonna be good. If we're not careful, this, hysteric birthday bash could become a bloodbath. It could be a hysteric bloodbath. Sachiko raised her hand slowly, pointing at Shimada. Before hastily swinging it downward, it would become clearer why in just a moment. Oh, he's dead. Who do you even think you are? What gives you the right to make fools of us like this, you little bitch? Yep, just dropped the light on him. One of the lights from almost directly above Shimada came crashing to the floor with tremendous force, brushing up against his cheek on the way down. In a state of absolute shock, a cold sweat immediately formed on his body, and he collapsed to the ground in a heap. He dead? I mean, I won't lose any sleep over if he's dead. I don't like him anyways. During morning assembly, please raise your hand if you wish to speak. You know, like Sayaka did. But no one else raised their hands. No one else uttered even a single peep. In fact, the room felt dead silent. Well, we saw a man get murdered, so that doesn't surprise me. Somehow this made Sachiko smile all the more menacing. Then finally, the silence was broken. Over here please? Me? Yes? Mrs. Sagawa Girls Middle School Class 1-4. Nana Ogasawara. Oh, we remember her. She got split in half, remember? What do you intend for us to do at this, culture festival? I'm glad you asked! Oh, what a good question! Teacher loves students who pay attention. Sachiko raised her hand again, and with a flourish, and the cloth covering the board beside her fell away. Upon it was a hand-drawn map of the school that was somehow simultaneously joyous and extremely creepy. I call it Heavenly Host and Sachiko presents Chew Them Up and Spit Them Out, the Great Confinement of Rotting Flesh Festival. Summer edition, of course. Okay. I thought it was a pretty good name. It's a pretty long name, and I already forgot it. And he's stamping his feet again. Once again, bellowed at the crowd and slammed his foot upon the floor with all his might. It was such a powerful stomp, in fact, that the whole room shook for several seconds afterward. The lights above twinkling unsteadily the whole time. Clap, everybody. Clap. Okay. Sachiko's smile couldn't have been any wider or, surprisingly, any purer. Yeah, a pure smile from her? That's a rare sight. She shifted her weight a bit and hopped over to the podium for a better, more central seat from which to address her captive audience. And then, suddenly, she pointed toward the presentation board with a conductor stick she somehow procured. As you can see, I painstakingly prepared a full course of recreational activities for you all. And I've also listed out which students will be participating in each of these activities. Where you all wish to begin and entertaining yourselves is more or less up to you. She was about to say challenging, wasn't she? Yes, she was. And what does she mean by more or less? It was pretty clear these weren't going to be quite as fun or entertaining for us, as we were being so poorly led to believe. It's Sachiko. Her idea of fun is not fun for others. Also, since the time axis has gone screwy, the connections between dimensions may get all messed up, but if so, don't worry about it. It's fine. Fine for you, baby. You can jump dimensions. Yoshiki barked out his misgrievings despite himself. Remember what happened last time? Also, you all got here by performing a charm, right? Well, yeah. Well, today, we have some extra special guests joining us too. These are people you might share a connection with. I suspect the surprise may have been spoiled for a few of you though, when you saw one of your surprise guests earlier. Oh, Satsuki, right. You could turn and look at Satsuki. So, friends? Oh, pleased to meet you all. Since I haven't been able to connect with these people on a spiritual level, they're just here for the day. When the day changes, they get to go home. Oh, okay. Of course, if they die, they stay here forever, so be careful, okay? Hey, you wouldn't happen to be Shishido, would you? Tsukasa! Oh! Remember, chapter 3, Book of Shadows, Miss Joey's story? Yeah, her old, high school boyfriend. Or rather, crush, I don't think they were actually dating, but... Yeah, Tsukasa, it's a reunion! These two finally met again, so he got caught up in this too. Yep, it's Tsukasa, alright! The complete and utter shock in her voice was beyond apparent. Suddenly, there stood Mikuni's Tsukasa, decked out in his school uniform, exactly as Yuri remembered him from her old school days. So he got mixed up in Heavenly Host apparently also. So you are her then. Why are you an adult? Cause she grew up. How come you didn't? I don't really know. It's really him, it's Tsukasa. Still a high school student, just like I remember. He's so cute. I have a question. Yes, Kisaragi Academy Senior High School Class 2-9. Mayu Suzumoto. Sachiko, if you really do want this to be a day of fun activities, maybe it could stand to have a brighter, peppier title? Nana, Chihaya, and Nari are nodded in agreement for some reason. Like what exactly? Well, how about Sachiko's hysteric birthday? Roll credits, and I like it. Yeah, clap for Mayu, everybody. She deserves it. The audience certainly seemed to like it, but then Mayu was in a theater club, so it only stood to reason. She knew how to sell an idea. Bit by bit, as she surveyed the applauding students, the look on Sachiko's face changed from one of pouty dejection to pure, unbridled enthusiasm. I think she's down for it. Yes, that's perfect. That's what we'll call it then. She most likely had no clue what hysteric meant. Well, it rings though. And Yoshiki, Shimada, and Morishi weren't exactly on board with the idea. A fact which they made abundantly clear. Mayu, what are you thinking? That's our enemy, the one who trapped us here. I know, and I'm scared too, but I know like she's probably pretty lonely herself, you know? That's Mayu for you, always understanding, you know. God bless her heart. You mustn't empathize with evil spirits though. You don't want to get swallowed up into this heavy atmosphere, do you? I think you're the one who doesn't get it, Morishi. If we play along with her games, we can try to find a chance to slip past her. It's a very valid tactic, and well, I for one have no problem with it. Huh? And now, without further ado, I present to you my hysteric birthday. Let the games begin. What? That's my exact my thoughts exactly, Kizami. What in the world is this? Rap? I want to know what that was. Why though? You do often hear about unexpected rapping in haunted places. No? No, not really. Those lyrics are creeping me out though. Positively beaming now, Sachiko turned her head to look at something further back in on the stage. To make things extra special, I'll be picking the first amusement myself. Let's see now. She suddenly had a knife in her hands and was tossing and catching it absent-mindedly as she considered her options. She then swung back around triumphantly. Please be very careful with that knife. I don't trust you with a knife. I think I'm in the mood for a nice romantic comedy. That sounds nice! Doesn't that sound nice, guys? Didn't you hear me? I said, I'm in the mood for a romantic comedy. Yeah, we heard you. A romantic comedy? Seriously? Don't question her. Uh-huh. A romantic comedy. Romantic comedies with school settings are really big right now, aren't they? They are? Well, yeah, I guess. But what the hell role am I supposed to play in a romantic comedy? I mean, I guess if Shinozaki and I are the stars, it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, I don't think, you're gonna get your way, Yoshiki. It's gonna be you with somebody you hate. Did Kishinoa just look over at me? Nah, must just be my imagination. No, there's no way I could pull something like that off. It'd be way too embarrassing. He seems kinda angry or something. See, and for those kinds of stories to be that popular, they must be pretty funny, right? Maybe. So you'll perform one for me then, won't you? That kinda depends on the script, I guess. Hey, Blockhead, start passing them out! Ooh, I knew he was gonna be the blockhead that passes out the scripts. Yoshikazu Yanagihara began handing copies of a thin, offset book to each person in attendance. Each beautifully bound mini-tome was adorned with gaudy decorations highlighting the title of the work contained within. The hell's this? Is this literally a script? Yeah, just open it. Heavenly Host Elementary Harem School Days. The Great Love Maneuver. Uh-huh. Pretty cool title, don't you think? I like it. I don't know a lot about romantic comedies, but I know a garbage title when I hear it. Hey, Yoshiki, you're being judgmental. Huh? I'm the lead? Why am I not surprised? Yep, looks that way. Probably for the best, honestly. Be a weird-ass romantic comedy with me in the lead. The other principal characters are Nakashima Shinozaki. Wait, Shinozaki is in it too? As a member of the harem? I do not like where this is going. Who else is in this cast? Gotta keep reading. He's in it, isn't he? Miss Joy too? And Yuka? Man, the list just keeps on growing. Oh boy, Yuka in a romantic comedy. Please don't take a creepy turn, game. Who's Toko Kirasaki and Satsuki Mizuhara? Is Yuka's friend, right? Yep. I guess I should check out the actual script to see what happens to everybody. Well? Huh? Huh? Yeah. What? Huh? The hell is this tripe? It's just Satoshi literally getting every single girl here. For no good reason whatsoever. I mean, it's accurate to the truth, though. That's nearly the type of character that Satoshi has been written as. Isn't that what romantic comedies are, though? The main guy is super popular with every girl for no reason at all? Well, okay, sure, granted, but still. You really plan to make Shinozaki and the other girls play along with this crap? I think they will. I honestly don't mind. Yeah, see? Everybody loves Satoshi! They're on board with this! Are you serious? It's a harem romance, Shinozaki. A freaking harem, you know what that means? I mean, it is what it is, right? Yeah, don't tell me, Nakashima, that you're cool with this too. Yeah, as long as Satoshi's the lead, I don't mind at all. I mean, I'm not saying, I just mean, it's better than if it were a stranger, right? Sure, Naomi. And what about you, Yuka? Huh? I haven't read the script yet, but if it's with Big Brother, I don't mind one bit. This is gonna get creepy on so many levels. All the girls like, Satoshi. Yuka not only is Satoshi's, little sister, but also, as revealed in one of the bad endings, has a bit of a crush on him. Oh no. And you too, Miss Yoi? Huh? Kishinuma, I haven't said a word yet. Why are you getting so angry? Just answer the question, Miss Yoi. Do you accept this script? I'm not wholeheartedly embracing it, no, but it's better than any of the scary stuff at least, right? Well, it seems everyone else is on board. You shut your goddamn mouth. I don't care if every girl here is okay with it. I'm not. You weren't this against it before, though, Big Brother. That's right, Kishinuma. What's got you so uptight? He's not in it. Shinozaki. It might make me a little smaller person, but I just don't want to have to watch you get close to Satoshi like that. I don't care if you understand. I, for one, won't be a part of this farce. That's okay. You weren't in the script to begin with, Big Brother. Nonetheless, I will not support this production. I stand opposed. I don't care for it either. If you're going to make anybody the male lead, you ought to pick me, not a plain-ass nobody with no special traits whatsoever. You know, a little harsh, but he's not too far from the truth. And you're supposed to be dead. Get back on the floor, dead boy. What? What do you mean, no special traits? Also, I don't think my qualifications are the issue here. Didn't you hear me? Then I'll say it again. If you're going to make anybody the damn lead of this stupid rom-com, then pick me, not this boring-ass goody-two-shoes everyman. You don't have to be so mean about it. And that wasn't my point anyway. It's not about me. Putting aside Mashida's unique traits or lack thereof, I too stand in opposition to this charade. However, if it must be performed, then I propose picking someone far more suitable for the lead. Someone with theater experience. Someone like me. Huh? Morishi, you rejected me as a lead too? If you didn't hear me, I'll be happy to repeat myself. I don't need you or anyone else to repeat yourself, goddammit. I'm just lamenting the fact that every guy here seems very much opposed to me taking this role, where every girl is on board. Putting aside Mashida's unique traits or lack thereof, I too stand in opposition to this charade. You already said that. If, however, it must be performed, then I propose picking someone for more You said this already. I just said I don't need you to repeat yourself. And why did you have to repeat everything you said? Yeah, I was a bit confused by that too. That's kind of why I stopped reading it again. Regardless of your lack of unique traits, you too must be opposed to this farce, Satoshi. Am I right? Yoshiki, not you too. If you didn't hear me, then allow me to repeat myself. Why does everyone need to repeat themselves? Stop, damn it! Don't you dare! I'm not complaining about being unable to hear what you're saying. My hearing is just fine, thank you very much. And I don't give a crap about your hearing. I'm just asking if you're okay with performing this absurd romantic comedy as written. Well, I mean, no, but still. See? This isn't a question of whether or not you have any traits worthy of the role now, is it? No, I guess it isn't. That is completely beside the point, but I can't help being at least a little bothered. Do you really think I'm that bland? Yes! On behalf of the entire Quartz Party fanbase, yes. Sorry, I hate to be the one to tell you that, but you kinda are. Yoshiki? Hello? Earth is Yoshiki? Do I really have to answer that? I think you just stay with that question there. What? Is it really that tough a question? Do you really have to think that hard about whether or not I have a clearly defined personality? No, he doesn't have to think about it. It's just that he knows the answer's gonna hurt your feelings. Big brother? Hey, Yukes, is your big brother really like one of those blank slate dudes you see in anime? Someone with no unique characteristics to speak of? Yep! Huh? Sasuke? Well, that's what everyone's saying, and nobody's stepping in to say otherwise. But when you put it so bluntly like that, I just feel kind of bad for him. Even Yuka low-key agrees. Like, he really has no personality except for, you know, the one-dimensional, you know, good pretty boy that everybody loves. That's really all he has. No, Yuka, not you too. That's not it. You're very protagonistic, big brother. You're really cool-headed, and when something needs to get done, you step in and do it. I don't know what any of us would do without you. That's not really helping, Yuka. It's really not. But would you say I have unique personality traits? Yeah. You're being told that you're useful, but yeah, you don't really have much of a personality. I'm only hearing otherwise, man, but Yukes is right. That does make you pretty protagonisty. Satsuki? What? Think about it, calling someone protagonisty is a compliment. But when you get it right down to it, it basically just means they're really ordinary. I am, aren't I? Yep. That doesn't matter right now, Satoshi. Oh yeah, that's right. Right now, it makes no difference whether or not I have anything new to bring to the table. Satoshi, are you in or are you out? You're totally against the script too, right? You are against it, aren't you? I think he wants to do it to prove a point. Satoshi. Lot of silence. I'm in. Yeah, he's gotta prove a point since everyone's calling him ordinary, which he kinda is. Huh? We have a chance to experience one full day without any scary stuff happening, so I feel like it should be best to play along. I misjudged you, man. While you're up there being subjected to countless worldly pleasures, just think about what Shinozaki and I are going through. That's not it, Yoshiki. I just don't think we should defy Sachiko right now. Exactly. Besides, Shinozaki said she didn't mind. Isn't that right, Shinozaki? You're okay with playing along, right? Sure. And there we go, it's settled. Do you even know what you're saying, Shinozaki? What do you mean? I said before that I was okay with the script. But Satoshi's the lead, and it's a harem! Yeah, and Mishita said he's cool with it too, so there's no problem, honestly, Kishinuma. Have you even been listening? No. He hasn't, he really hasn't. Yoshiki, are you okay? You look like you're in shock or something. But you're not even in this production, so it shouldn't make any difference to you, right? Satoshi, we are no longer friends. Well, that's okay, no longer friends for now, but once the birthday bash is over and everything gets reset, it'll be like this never happened and you'll be friends again. Yoshiki, why are you being like this? Why won't you accept that performing this romantic comedy is the right thing to do? You're the one who isn't getting it, Satoshi. That's because I don't understand a thing you're saying, Yoshiki. I don't care, I oppose this romantic comedy. How come? Uh-oh, you don't want to make Sachiko angry. I had a whole fun day planned out for you and everything. How can you gotta fight like that? How come? Because of you, because you wrote this stupid script. Uh-oh. That's such a mean thing to say, Big Brother. No, I can't call you Big Brother anymore. You don't deserve that title. If you and your friends are so against my romantic comedy, Kishinuma, then I have another idea of what you can do. Crap. I think I made her mad. Yeah, no shit. What do you think? What did you think was going to happen, huh? Anyone who wants to escape will be given a chance, but it won't be easy. I prepared an escape room scenario on the other side of that door. If you can make it to the goal, I'll let you and one other person escape. Because it's lonely being the only one, right? You serious? That's if you can make it to the goal. Oh boy, escape room time! Number 1, shame upon the battlefield. Oh! Hi Azusa, haven't seen you in a while. Anyway, since we made it to a different chapter, I think this is a great stopping point for today. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you everybody for joining me and coming to Corpse Party Sachiko's birthday bash. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye everybody.